that gasket is leaking. This engine has to come apart quite a bit. We are pretty much down to it. What I'm going to do is go ahead and I'll drain the coolant, and then I'm going to pull the water pump off and take a look at it, and I will probably stop there for today. And I just want to look at the water pump, make sure it looks good. If it looks good, we're going to leave it alone. We'll see if it's got a thermostat in it, and if it does, we will check it, see if we need to order one. But it's pretty much a stopping place. I don't want to open the engine case up yet until I get the gasket. I don't want to leave that open. We are probably not going to replace this seal. We will clean, I don't know, we'll think about it, but we'll clean the crankshaft up right here to make sure we don't hurt the seal getting it off. Transmission seal looks okay. That right there that's just belt dust. That's not grease or anything. This thing's fairly clean. It's got a little bit of gunk here and there, but you know, it's not bad. It's definitely got, you know, some spots where we just need to probably hit it with some rusty primer or Rust-Oleum paint, and just to help keep it from rusting. I see a spot under there on this coolant tube. Looks a little rusty, and we'll knock that off and spray it. We got a dish full of parts there. Use the electric impact to get these bolts off there, hold the pulleys on. The pulleys just slipped right off, came off really easy, which is good. So pulley's looking good shape. The belt, I'm sure it's probably been replaced. Somebody's been in here before because the gasket's missing. It goes in there. So we will probably try to order a gasket and put one in. If we can't get one, I'll run a bead of silicone around it. I don't plan on having this thing in deep water or anything, so I'm not too concerned about it, but we will seal it up. The belt. So the belt looks okay. I might just go ahead and order one since we're in here. I have no idea how old it is. It is a Kawasaki belt. I haven't looked up the number to see if that's right. You can see it's got some cracking. I don't know why this thing doesn't want to focus. You can see it's definitely got some age to it and some cracking, so we'll probably replace it. And like I said, it seemed like it was going a little slow, so it could be that belt was the issue. I broke a cheap 1/2-inch wiggle joint, and getting that off. Probably bring a jack over here when I go back together with it and get this tire off, and I can probably get my impact in there straight. The emergency brake doesn't hold, or I could have put the emergency brake on and put it in gear, but it's not, like I said, it's not holding. So let me drain the coolant out. I guess it drains at the radiator. I don't know. I'll look for a petcock, the radiator, and we'll drain that out. Once it's drained, I can go through and take the water pump off, and then we're not far from getting this thing and getting it fixed and back together. And I need to order gaskets. As you saw, we got the water pump off. Pulled the water pump gear off. The gear still looks in good shape. Like that. I'm trying to see, is that gear plastic or metal? It looks to be metal. I think some of the early models, they had plastic gears that would go bad. That one looks to be metal. I'm gonna have to tape this hole up, make sure nothing gets in there, or I might just stick the water pump back on there. We're going to further tear this thing apart. You can see we've got this coolant passage right here, and that's where the gasket's blown out. It's blown out right at the top of this coolant passage. So we will need to, this could have been coming through that bolt hole. But not the bolt hole, but well, I think if it was coming through the bolt hole, it would come through the end of the bolt too. All right, so here's the water pump. Might as well get it completely apart. I'm gonna try to leave in the bolts in the top of it though. I don't know where the thermostat is in this thing. I guess I need to do some research because I don't see one. No idea where they put it. That water pump appears to be in good shape. I don't know, no idea how much a water pump is. If it's cheap, I might just put one in it. Peace of mind. But like I said, that's as far as we're going to tear this thing down. I'll yeah, just for the ease of yeah, we might could have tried putting some taking this bolt out and putting some silicone. But ultimately, I think that's not the issue. It's blowing out more than just that. There we go. So that will work to plug that. I'm going to do some research, see where the thermostat is. Maybe on the head somewhere. I don't know. But definitely at the point where we got to order some parts. So I'm going to pick up my tools, pick up my parts, and go online and start ordering some parts for this thing. So it shouldn't take that long. This actually wasn't that bad of a job. I was really dreading this, but it's not that bad. And of course I know we got a lot more to go because we got to tear into this thing. We're still gonna have to, we got to unbolt it from the frame because the mount there is on the front cover. And probably undo that ground strap. There's quite a bit of stuff still to do, but I'm going to put together a parts order. Like I said, we're going to order front gaskets, and I'll probably order some spark plugs just for maintenance, and because I got them out. I guess I can show you what they look like. This one looks a little, I don't know, to me it kind of looks lean. And then this one looks rich and kind of fouled. And it's got junk on it from dropping it, but that one, yeah, that one smells rich, that one smells lean. So, you know what? Thermostat's probably about right there. That looks like a thermostat. So, do we want to take that off? Probably should see if my gasket set comes with one. I don't know. I'll decide that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more.